Welcome to Spiritual 411, a podcast hopefully helping you to come into alignment with your own spirituality, your own connection to spirit in whatever way that looks. I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium and master instructor with integrated energy therapy and spiritual life coach. All of that information can be found in the links in the description box. But today I was really called to sit down and be here with you, and I will actually be channeling the Arcturian Council of Light. That is what I was feeling, wanted to come through. I was actually on my way out the door to run some errands and do some things, and very called to sit here. And so I am going to call them in. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If this is not something that you believe in, accept, struggle with, this may not be the episode for you. But if you do stay, thank you so much for giving me the ability to share what is coming through with you. And as always, I'm just doing my best to be the channel and the light for all of us in this time. Thank you. For we are the Arcturian Council of Light. We come in with very specific messages that are very timely, which is why this vessel was feeling some urgency in putting this message together for you today. We are coming in with messages of peace, harmony, but bringing in light codes to help you to stay in resonance with the higher vibrations of the universe and source love. For there is much fear on your planet at this time, fear around 3i Atlas, around many structures and events. We would tune into the wars. We would tune into Gaza. We would tune into very specific leaders in your world. I'm hearing Macron. I believe he's the French president. As the Arcturian Light Council, we do not mitigate events on your planet, for you are on an ascension path of your own. We are pleased that it does seem to be going in a more timely manner, for we had foretold that it would take longer. We are here to give and provide support for those of you who are part of the 144,000 frequency on your planet. You are called light workers and many other names that you resonate with. But we are coming in with support, for there are many that are coming to your planet at this time to aid. I will not use the word help, for we are neutral, and we do assist only when it is cataclysmic. For you are coming into resonance with the higher frequencies that do support the planet. You are coming into resonance with frequencies that do bring you in alignment with galactic brothers and sisters. There are many other light councils, and we all work with the Federation. But we felt the need to come in to support you at this time, as many are questioning what is in your solar system, in your galaxy, And we are coming in to say we are only here to aid. Many others from many other galaxies. This is not a time, dear one, to be afraid. It is a time to open and expand as you become aware of your multidimensional connection, this multidimensional DNA that resides within you that is waking up. And that, dear one, is exactly what is happening. This waking up is the activation of your DNA through the light codes and the frequencies that are coming into your galaxy at this time. For we are aiding you the only way we are able. But it is magnificent, it is profound, it is powerful, and we are so dearly, profoundly honored to be a part of this ascension process. For you are our children who we love. And to know that you will be ascending into this frequency of unity and connection and being able to be connected to us in a way that you have been unable to up to this point. You are loved. You are so dearly loved. For each and every one of you carry light codes from us and from many other star beings. And to see it coming online, to see you and feel you, knowing us and working with us and connecting with us. We are so profoundly honored. Moving forward, there will be more. There will be more galactic presence in your universe, your galaxy. As you deepen your connection to Mother Gaia, coming into resonance with us and many other star beings, your technologies will advance, but so will your love. Your love for each other, your love for the planet, and your love for your part in the galaxy. That does affect the galaxies around it. Becoming part of this multidimensional universe. Know that it is not as daunting as it may feel. Do not be afraid of the vastness. For you have been secluded until you were ready. And we do feel you are becoming more ready. It may not happen in your lifetime, dear one, but it is happening. For time is not linear, so we do not give you time frames. And as you have shown us, you are not to be underestimated. That when you are cohesive with a shared vision, you are brilliant, magnificent, and powerful. We are so proud, so honored, so humbled. And we support you. We support your mission. For each and every one of you have signed up to be a helper, a helpmate, a co-creator. You are a co-creator. And we ask that you keep co-creating. Through the connection that is in your heart chakra to the all that is. For those of you watching the video, you know that there was a pause. Two things were happening while I was channeling. I was afraid I hadn't hit the record button because I couldn't remember. And the second thing was the tears have been flowing because the love that is coming through this council is overwhelming and beautiful. And so whether you have ever listened to a channeler before or have been on the fence about channeling as I was, please know that for me, channeling, I was very skeptical until I started doing it. And for me, it started with journaling and having a voice come through me, and I was writing these words that were not mine. And it's only been in the last couple of years that I've been doing the voice channeling versus the writing channeling. And it's actually through my community, my online monthly subscription, and the beautiful people that were a part of that and are a part of that, that I was able to kind of hone my skill and not be so afraid of it, because I was afraid of it. You know, who is coming through me? Is this positive? Is this negative? So if this is a path you're just starting out on, know that you are not alone. But this council has been right here for the past, well, all morning and probably for the past week. But I've been so busy, I haven't been able to tune in. And so I really wanted to sit down and do that with you today. So I'm going to, at this point, go back in and see if there's more to the message. So yeah. All right, here we go. So the question that I'm asking the council, is there something that they can give us to help us for kind of like our immediate future here in this lifetime? I know that they talked about our ascension and that it's progressing, but it may not happen in our lifetime. So I'm kind of asking if they can give us more information that's maybe more relevant to the next decade in our time, from 2026 to 2036. Because I know that there's going to be a lot of, and have been a lot of information out there about, especially 2032. So I'm going to go with that and see what comes in. Thank you for the support. Greetings, dear one. Yes, we are here. And yes, there will be many monumental changes in your next decade. There will be offerings for each and every one of you to decide for yourself how you will live. You will have to make great stances You will have to decide what side of issues you will be on. It will be very important for those of you who feel called to speak up. And for many of you, this may be not something you ever felt you would do, or maybe it is not something you have done thus far in your existence, this incarnation. You will be made to ask to take a stance, to speak up, to use your energy or your voice or both to continue down this path of ascension that is towards unity consciousness. And so it will be very important to come together energetically on the issues of technology advancement, world government, and any issues that are trying to keep you in submission. For being in unity consciousness is to live independently, but in cooperation. Cooperation with beliefs, cooperation with differences. Not cooperation in that you will believe all the same thing, but cooperation in you will allow the different thoughts, the different ideals. There will be a coming together of acceptance for what each individual wants, believes, how they live, how they make their money, their gender identity, their sexuality. You are coming into a time of great mass awakening. Where some will feel very at home and others will feel very scared. And for those of you here, you are part of the way showers, the believers, to help those who would want to be afraid and use that fear for division, divisiveness, lack of integration. The next 10 years, dependent on how you come together energetically through mass meditation, through individual meditation, through higher vibrational states for whole groups. For some, you will be called to be the activist. You will be called to use your human voice or speaking or writing. However, through music, through whatever modality you're being called to use. But it comes into speaking your truth, being in alignment with your truth, accepting your truth, believing maybe what you feel is the unbelievable. Many are caught up in the past. We must stay present And we must stay focused in the now. The past had its use. It got us here. It opened us up. It showed us the way. But we are asked now to stay present. What is going on presently? And how can you affect that? Move that, change that into higher states of vibrational frequency. That's what you're being asked to do in this next decade. Not fighting. Not pointing out who is wrong. Pointing out who is not awakened. But to accept and to stay in your vibrational frequency where you are and keep working towards higher states through loving each other and healing the wounds, letting go of the past, staying in the present. Much will be revealed. Much will be revealed. Has been being revealed. Again, do not get caught up in it. See it, but continue to stay in the vibration of love, in connection, in unity. This next decade for humanity will be purging. And it has started. It has been going on. And now it is getting refined. So for many of you, you're physically purging. You're dealing with physical health issues that are cumbersome and you will get through it. Awakening your spiritual DNA, awakening your light codes to your multidimensional connection to the universe, to your galactic brothers and sisters. There are lower frequencies in your body or carriers of the lower frequencies in your body that you must purge, that cannot go forward with you. So for many of you, you are dealing with physical ailments. You call them allergies. You call that cancer. You call it autoimmune disease. You call it many, many things. But it is a purging, a great purging of the accumulation in your physical vessel of the dense energies that you have been carrying and that can no longer go forward with you. At this point, I'm going to definitely bring up, I'm not giving medical advice. There's a disclaimer in the description box. Please check that out. But this is amazing information, personally, I think. Very cool. And as an energy healer and someone that's been doing energy healing for almost a decade now, I have been feeling this. I have been sensing this. And going forward, I will be calling in the Arcturians to my energy healing. I don't know if I'll be putting that out there in my energy healing description, but it will be definitely something that I talk to people on a one-on-one basis when they're going to book with me, because I'm definitely feeling the Arcturians in my energy healing sessions. I've been getting very consistently for the past year this beautiful blue light. And now I'm realizing and being told that it is them coming into the sessions as well as the archangels. So these are very multidimensional sessions. I just wanted to put that disclaimer in there. So in this next 10 years, dear ones, There will be much to be turned over. And it will be very important for you to stay in connection with your higher self and all that is through your heart chakra, source love. To know that you can root out these lower frequencies physically, but also collectively. And that is what you are here to do. And we are all here to help, aid. But it is through the frequencies of Mother Gaia being raised and supported that the purging in the next 10 years of the lower frequencies of the structures in all parts of your world that are being dismantled. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I just felt her kind of, and it felt like a female voice. I mean, it was definitely, in my mind's eye, I could see the council there, but I felt like we were definitely tuning into one being who chose to speak. I'm hearing chose to speak for all of them. There is no leader, because I was going to say the leader, and there is no leader. She just was the one that chose to speak. So we will thank her. Well, I'm going to leave it there, and I thank you all for being a part of my journey, and those supporting the podcast. Thank you so much, whether you're getting it on YouTube, Spotify, iHeart, or Apple Podcasts. For those of you watching on YouTube, yeah, sorry about the red nose. Definitely very emotional there in the middle with the tears running. But I want you to know that, those of you listening, because the love that was coming through this council was just incredible. Just incredible. So if you're not someone that feels like you've ever worked with the Arcturian Council or the Arcturian Collective, that's okay. But I hope you all received the activation that I felt like was coming through their energy and their words. And so for those of you listening to this podcast, I do feel like there was a healing activation within you. So definitely going into meditation and calling them in to help you with whatever it is that you are struggling with emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, energetically. Ask them for help. Ask them to help you heal whatever is keeping you from being healthy and just healthy, just in a positive stance in whatever way you need in your own life. Because I do feel like now that you have listened to this, you've been activated with them. And if you want to connect with them, they are very, very willing to connect with each and every one of you. So with that being said, I actually got a activations oracle for the Arcturian energy. And the Arcturians work with sacred geometry. And so I didn't know how I was going to use this deck, but I guess this is how we're going to start using this deck. So I'm going to pull some messages from the Arcturians from this deck. And they do use sacred geometry. So again, if you're listening to the podcast, you may at some point want to go and at least watch this part on the YouTube channel at Melissa L. Watkins, so that you can see the cards and get those activations as well. All right. So the first one is going to be throat chakra. Yeah, we all need that. And they talked about speaking your truth or sharing your truth. The frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. Look at that. There's your activation. It's the flower of life. The flower of life. I'm actually going to go to the book because, again, I just got this deck. Didn't really know how I was going to use it, and really haven't dug into it. So let's do that together now. All right, so throat chakra. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle, creating a perfectly proportioned flower. As a symbol of the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all the separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans and as spiritual beings to the whole. The color blue is associated with the fifth or throat chakra, located in the area of the neck. It is linked to communication and our ability to express our needs and desires. Blue is cooling, a mentally relaxing color, and it pacifies the nervous system. It connects us to holistic thought. It generates wisdom, and it supports our communication and speech skills. Blue is considered the color of truth. Its sense is hearing. It says, try this. Think for a moment about the last time you really expressed a deep truth to someone. How did it feel to be completely honest and authentic in your expression? Are you always able to express yourself that way? If not, what holds you back? So there is our first message from the Arcturians. Yeah, throat chakra healing. In integrated energy therapy, this is where we hold our shame, or that is the imprint that we work on at the throat chakra is shame. And so I do a lot of work in that area. So if that's something you struggle with, definitely call in the Arcturians to help you release that. All right, I got two. So let's do these two. Oh, and I love it. Healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Look at that beautiful green healing light. Look at that activation. I love how it has the violets and the purple in the center, meaning coming into resonance with your magnificence, your connection to source, all that is. Letting you know that you are also royalty, magnificence, spark of the divine, whatever you want to call it. Card number 29, and I opened up right to it, guys. I can't even. Yeah, the Arcturians are definitely here supporting this message today. Holy cow. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Healing literally means to make whole. It refers to the process of restoring health to something or someone that is unbalanced, diseased, or damaged. For us to reach or maintain a state of health and wholeness, we need to balance all aspects of ourselves. Our physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional bodies have to harmoniously work together, and this requires clear communication and awareness of all that information that our sensory system is providing us. So far, we have recognized sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch as the five senses that provide this feedback. In the new energy, we are invited to add our intuitive perception as the sixth, which complements this profound and essential feedback system as well. The color green dominates this activation as it is associated with health, most likely because in nature, green indicates growth, fertility, and life. When in springtime we see the first greenish glow return in the branches of the trees, we know that a new growth cycle has started, a clear indication of the continuance of life. Green also refers to a heart that is open to truth, compassion, and love. The purple, violet, and pink indicate our intuitive abilities, which are anchored in a strong connection to source and self. The 12 glowing flowers refer to life and the healthy growth that emerges from an effective healing process. In numerology, the number 12 is considered a 3, a catalytic number, indicating that all aspects of ourselves can harmonize together to support our natural, radiant, healthy state. Try this. Contemplate your state of health for a moment. Are you as healthy as you want to be? What are you doing to contribute to greater health? Do you realize that your health does not just refer to the state of your physical body? Do you invest in your emotional and spiritual health as well? How do you do this? Time to take lovingly attend to yourself. take time to lovingly attend to yourself. Okay. So now this card, the third card that came out. So I hope that you will take time to really reflect on that last card, healing, very important, and also calling the Arcturians if you need that help. But I'm actually recording this on the 9th of November. We're coming up to the 1111 portal, and look who showed up. Archangel Metatron and the Merkaba, however you want to say it. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Look at that beautiful depiction of a Merkaba. And you can call that in also to support you. You can actually visualize yourself inside the Merkaba and request healing within that. Very powerful and profound. Also protection. So if you're in a place and you don't feel safe, or you're energetically feeling like you're being attacked, you can actually call in the Merkaba and put yourself inside. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. The word Merkaba can loosely be translated as chariot. It refers to the human light body, the energy field around all humans that is generated by the quantum parts of our DNA. Therefore, this field is quantum as well. It is in this field that we communicate with our consciousness and where our Akashic records are stored. The human Akasha can be described as the total history of everything that a human being has experienced on planet Earth, held as energy in the etheric field around the human being. This energy field has the geometric shape of a star tetrahedron, which consists of two equally sized interlocking fields of tetrahedra pyramids with a common center. Through the counter-spinning of these fields, while breathing in certain patterns, it is believed that we can change or move our perception of reality into other dimensions. It is why the Merkaba is believed to be the vehicle that allows us to travel through different times and dimensions. The upper tetrahedron of this activation refers to the masculine aspect, its fiery colors indicating power, presence, and direction. The light coming out of its corners refers to the capacity to direct energy and presence. The downward tetrahedron refers to the feminine aspects, dark, deep, and mysterious, with spirals that indicate the flowering nature of the feminine. When these two opposing forces come together in perfect union, the Merkaba activates its full potential. This process is outwardly expressed through our search and manifestation of the love relationship with another, and inwardly through the equally powerful love relationship with ourselves. Both hold the potential of supporting our eternal and infinite capacity to create a reality according to our consciousness. The arrowhead pattern refers to our ancient past as well as our alien and off-planet connection to other realities. The water in the background indicates the emotional realm, the guidance system that helps us navigate through the world of energies in relation to our physical bodies. The green and turquoise indicate our heart-based truth, and the surrounding square represents the physical world in which our reality is based. And try this. Close your eyes and move your awareness away from your body. Can you feel the space around it? Now forget about your body. Forget that you have one. Think of no body, no thing, no place, and no time. Open your focus and allow your conscious mind to get out of the way. Linger in this place often and see how this changes your perception of your daily life. Okay. So, 3 really cool messages. So, stay tuned. Not really sure where this is going to go as far as staying connected to the Arcturians, which I feel like I've been for a while now, and that's going to continue at least a decade. I feel like they've kind of been right here in the background as I've been spiritually developing and getting in connection with my spirit guides. So if this is something you're I am so sorry about that. If this is something you are feeling and wanting to know more of, please head over to my website. Stay tuned for the 5D Awakening online course that will be coming in the spring. And if you are also feeling like you need help with any support through your own healing journey, please go to my website, melissawatkins.com. With that, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. Whether you're watching or listening or both, I truly appreciate it. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day, week, month. And for those of you who haven't traveled over to my YouTube channel, please do that, as I will be live on 11/11 at 11:30 a.m. to bring to you the 11/11 portal message. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll talk soon.